Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive shows and films that I watch for you. We just finished Armageddon and The Patriot, and today we're going to be watching episode 3 of I don't know why I always start with the episode. I'm trying to say season 2, episode 3 of Game of Thrones. I did watch episode 2 today, so we're watching episode 3 today because I want to see it and I don't want to go on a little break and forget everything, especially because we just watched the lore video. So this second episode that we just watched was easy to follow along for me, which literally feels so great because that first episode of season 2 was very difficult for me to follow along. But I'm excited to get to episode 3. I know that ending episode 2, who was it? I don't know his specific name, but the baby sons that are born, he is somehow feeding them or giving them to the White Walkers, which is interesting to me. And this is how I kind of questioned the communication of White Walkers. Like, are they able to communicate with men? So I'm hoping in this one we can kind of see if that's possible. I also really want to learn about the characteristics of White Walkers, only because I think in my head they're like creatures rather than like zombies. So when I see Jon Snow kind of seeing that play out, I don't know if I should be expecting the White Walkers to maybe listen to him easier, or they have like really sensitive hearing, sensitive smell, sensitive anything, or they're just dead people. But there's a magical element to it, so I just want to know the characteristics of it. Also, coming into the 3 dragons that we learned, the 3 dragons that I learned from the lore video for season 1, each of the dragons had different characteristics, so I also didn't know that. I thought every dragon would normally like be similar when it came to that. I don't know, there's just a lot of things going on. And then in episode 2, I did talk about the confusion I had with that new area that I've just come to see and hear about. I'll talk about it as we listen to the intro of episode 3, because I am going to watch the pre-cut of episode 2. So let's just dive right into it. And then also, I said this in the last one, but I'm going to say it again. I didn't realize that a lot of you really love the reactions to Game of Thrones. So as I said before, I will be getting more into the episodes every month, especially because I just got COVID, and then the month before that, I also got sick, so I just had like a bit of time where I wasn't watching a lot of stuff. So I don't want you guys to think that you're just gonna get like an episode a month or anything like that. But I didn't realize, also reiterating, that Game of Thrones, that you guys love Game of Thrones. So I just kind of incorporated that into my mind, and I'm gonna be watching a lot more episodes for you guys every month, for those of you who are on Patreon. Yeah, just throwing that out there. Besides that, let's get into episode 3. And then also the next Patreon film that I will be watching that you guys chose for me is A Knight's Tale, so just watch out for that one too. So I forgot who they went to go visit, but I'm actually gonna look it up right now just to make sure for episode 2. Oh, we'll probably see, actually. I don't know why I'm like waiting to look for it.
Out! All of you. Meddling where you shouldn't. I want you and your men
Shit.
gone. And you will make this right. We're outside. Lord Commander. Now!
I think it's crazy that he told his friend not to like take the girl because he would have gotten them killed, and then he just goes on to hacer un poco chismoso, but all of that.
Lord Commander, leave us. You took the baby into the woods, the newborn. What business is that of yours? No, you don't understand. He's killing them, all the boys. You know. Wildings serve crueler gods than you or I. Those boys are Craster's offerings. Offerings?
Craster, that's his
He's
name.
murdering his own children. He's a monster. Many a time, that monster's been the difference between life and death for our rangers. Your uncle among them. We have other wars to fight out there. Like it or not, we need men like Craster. I saw it. I saw something take that child. Whatever it was, I dare say you'll see it again.
You're leaving.
I wanted to give you something. Belonged to my mother.
I can't take it.
Please. My mother used it for sewing. She'd let me sit with her in a chamber while she sewed, and my father put a stop to it when he found out. It's the only thing I have of hers. She gave it to me before I left for the wall.
You shouldn't give it away.
I'm not giving it away. I'm giving it to you. Keep it safe for me. Until I come back.
He's literally so sweet.
Odo! Rouse Bran, will you? It's time for his lessons.
Damn it! I thought that was him. Fucking shit, I want to know so bad. Was he like a Children of the Forest or something? I don't know.
Every night it's the same. I'm walking. I'm running. I'm not me. I'm running through the godswood, sniffing the dirt, tasting blood in my mouth when I've made a fresh kill. Howling. Old Nan used to tell me stories about magical people who could live inside stags, birds, wolves.
That's exactly what they are, Bran. Stories.
So she was lying. They don't exist.
Well, they may have done. But they're gone from the world.
Andrikon had the same dream.
What about all the dreams you had that didn't come true?
Dang it, dude.
I got him!
Yield!
Sorry,
I yield!
I got scared because I saw his face. Thought he would have like been stabbed or something.
Rise. Remove your helm. Well, your father promised and more, my lady. I've seen Sir Loris bested once or twice, but never quite in that fashion.
No, no, my love. My brother fought valiantly for you.
That he did, my queen. But there can only be one champion. You may ask anything of me you desire. It is within my power. It is yours.
I ask the honor of a place in your Kingsguard.
Done. Rise, Brienne of the Kingsguard.
Your Grace, I have the honor to bring you Lady Catelyn Stark, sent as an envoy by her son, Robb, Lord of Winterfell.
Lord of Winterfell and King in the North.
Lady Catelyn, I'm pleased to see you.
You are most kind.
My lady, I swear to you, I will see the Lannisters answer for your husband's murder. When I take King's Landing, I'll bring you Joffrey's head.
It's crazy to think how many people are all the kingdoms.
Your Grace. And you should kneel when you approach the king.
There's no need for that. Lady Stark is an honored guest.
If Robb Stark wants a pact with us, he should come himself, not hide behind his mother's skirts.
My son is fighting a war, not playing at one.
Father, I've fought with Robb Stark. I know his men. He won't give up the North so easily.
They won't even know we're there until
Do you
it's
know
too
of it,
late.
woman? I'm a proven warrior.
Your brothers were warriors. Both of them dead at the hands of those you seem so eager to protect.
They don't trust him.
I'm not protecting anyone. I just wonder if it's not wiser to wait. Why risk going against the North if they would be our allies? Rise up against them and they could destroy us. But if we pledge fealty to them, they'll give us Casterly Rock.
What are our words?
We do not sow.
We do not sow. We are ironborn. We're not subjects. We're not slaves. We do not plough the fields or toil in the mine. We take what is ours. Your time with the wolves has made you weak.
You act as if I volunteered to go. You gave me away, if you remember. The day you bent the knee to Robert Baratheon. After he crushed you. Did you take what was yours then? You gave me away! Your boy! Your last boy!
Damn.
You gave me away like I was some dog you didn't want anymore! And now you curse me because I've come home!
Damn.
When will Joffrey and Sansa be married?
Irritates me.
Soon, darling, when the war is over.
Mother says I'll have a new gown for the ceremony and another for the feast. But yours will be ivory, since you're the bride.
The princess just spoke to you.
Pardon, Your Grace. I'm sure your dress will be beautiful, Marcella. I'm counting the days until the fighting's done, and I can pledge my love to the king in sight of the gods.
Is Joffrey going to kill Sansa's brother?
He might. Would you like that?
No, I don't think so.
Even if he does, Sansa will do her duty. Won't you, little dove?
Won't you, little dove?
I can trust you, Pycelle, can I not?
Why, yes, of course, my lord.
These are perilous times, and the Crown must forge new alliances. And these alliances must often be sealed in matrimony.
Matrimony, yes.
But the Queen mustn't know. I can't have her meddling in affairs that could determine the future of the realm. There's too much at stake.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, I shall be silent as the grave.
I'm brokering an alliance with House Martell of Dorne. Princess Marcella will wed their youngest son when she comes of age, ensuring their loyalty and their army should we need it.
Marcella, sent away to Dorne.
But remember, the Queen mustn't know.
Ooh, the Queen mustn't know. I love conversations that begin this way.
I plan to marry Princess Marcella off to Theon Greyjoy.
Theon Greyjoy.
Wait a second, my brain just...
Forgive me, my lord, but how?
I thought...
Winterfell. He fights for Robb
I
Stark.
thought my brain, like...
Theon's father loathes the Starks and will convince the boy to come to our
I
side.
thought my brain messed up.
But remember, you must tell no one.
Tell no one what?
I plan to wed Princess Marcella to Robin Arryn of the Vale. Lysa is not fond of me.
She tried to execute you, and you offer her son a princess.
For men in our position, holding grudges can be an encumbrance, don't you think?
Yes, I could sing this song to Lysa, if I cared to. What's in it for me?
The gratitude of the people of Westeros for helping to end this war. And Harrenhal.
Harrenhal is cursed.
Never took you for a superstitious man. By all means, tear it down and rebuild. You'll be able to afford it. Plan to make you Lord of the Riverlands. It's settled then. Good.
Okay, this part kind of confused me.
And remember,
the Queen mustn't know.
This part confused me because he's reiterating different plans.
Marcella is my only daughter. Do you really think I'll let you sell her like a common whore?
Marcella's a princess. Some would say she was born for this.
I will not let you ship her off to Dorne as I was shipped off to Robert Baratheon.
Dorne is the safest place for her. We're going to need their support in the war your son started.
She'll be a hostage.
A guest.
You won't get away with this. You think the piece of paper Father gave you keeps you safe.
Dude, she's so irritating.
Ned Stark had a piece of paper too.
Threatening him?
It's done, Cersei.
No.
You cannot stop it. Just how safe do you think Marcella is if the city falls? They'll mount her pretty little head on a spike right beside yours.
Get out! Get out!
Dude, when this entire thing goes down...
And Harrenhal. I suppose that's off the table as well.
Yes, I fear so. Sorry about that, too.
Leave me out of your next deception.
That's a shame. You were to be the centerpiece of my next deception. My brother Jaime rots in a northern stockade. I would see him released. That's where you come in.
Robb Stark will never release the Kingslayer.
No, he won't. But his mother might. How would you like to see your beloved cat again? Disappoint me, Grand Maester.
I am your loyal servant.
So loyal that you told the Queen about my plans to send Marcella to Dorne.
No, never.
I told no one that I was offering her to the Dornish. No one but you.
Eunuch has spies everywhere.
Cut off his manhood and feed it to the goats.
No.
There are no goats, half man.
We'll make do.
No.
How long have you been spying for my sister?
All I did for House Lannister. Always. Your Lord Father, ask him. I've always been his servant since the days of the Mad King.
How many hands have you betrayed, Pycelle?
He knew the truth about the Queen, and he planned to act, to tell King Robert.
So you poisoned him?
No, never.
But you let him die, made sure he succumbed.
Lannister. I always served Lannister.
Get him out of my sight. Throw him in one of the black cells.
Oh, no, please, don't.
You should be sleeping. Tomorrow's a long march. 30 miles if you don't piss on us.
How do you sleep when you have those things in your head?
You didn't see that. I made damn sure.
I close my eyes and I see them up there. All of them. Standing there. Joffrey, the Queen, and my sister.
I saw my brother stabbed through the heart right on our doorstep. You weren't much of a villain what skewered him. Willem, the lad's name was. I can't picture my brother's face anymore. But Willem, oh, he was a nice-looking boy. I would think about him when I was working, when I was drinking, when I was having a shit. It got to the point where I would say his name every night before I went to bed. Willem. Willem. A prayer, almost. Willem came riding back into town. I buried an axe so deep into Willem's skull I had to bury him with it. Willem's horse got me to the wall, and I've been wearing black ever since. That'll help you sleep, eh?
Oh! Get up, you lazy sons of whores! Arm yourselves!
Oh, shit.
Get up.
Keep out of sight, both of you.
No, I'm not afraid.
Keep out of sight. If things go wrong, you run, do you hear me? You run along north and don't look back.
Hey!
Oh shit, did that little boy put on the helmet?
Drop your weapons in the name of the king.
Which king will that be?
This is your last chance. In the name of King Joffrey, drop your weapons.
I don't think I will.
So be it.
I always hated crossbows. Take too long to load!
Why is he fighting? Why is he just fighting alone? Where? Fuck, they have to run. Oh my god. Where the fuck is everybody else?
Sweet boy!
Yeah, might as might as
We'll take them back to Harren Hall.
You heard him. You're coming with us. I yield. Help! Help me!
Are they gonna kill him, bruh?
Something wrong with your leg, boy. Look at it.
Not a good time to be angry and.
Can you walk? No. You gotta carry me. All right. Carry him, he says.
He just watched all of that go down, and that's the way he responds to them all.
Give him up, or I'll start taking eyeballs.
Oh, shh.
You want Gendry? You already got him. He loved that helmet.
I forgot that was the boy who took it. It's crazy to think that they don't even know what Gendry or whatever looks like, so they're just kind of they're going off of what exactly. Okay. So, jeez, dude. I think where I'm at right now, which I probably will talk to my editor about the questions that I have, because in this episode, things are finally starting to plan out with who they want to overthrow and how they want to go about it, and who they want to put on their side, become an enemy of, work from the inside, etc., etc. There was a lot of that in this episode, so I'm gonna make sure and get caught up with that because there was a couple of scenes that were confusing. Yeah, it's just crazy what it's just like the thing. I think I'm just gonna need like a whole little paper map, not map, but a little like connection thing, because obviously the war that's going on, and then the Lannisters, and then Robb sending Theon to his father, and then his father wanting or planning to go against the North, and then Theon having to decide whether or not he wants to be a part of his actual family, even though his father gave him away when he was a young boy, when he was with Robert Baratheon or whatever, and then, or still being on Robb's side. So it's just like all of those things kind of combining. I need to kind of like point them out and see where's what, basically, because I felt like there's a lot going on in this episode. But for the most part, I want to just kind of like have all those sides and connections and who's doing what with whom and why, and you know, all of that just like cleared out in my head. Okay, my camera keeps heating, so I have to like restart everything. Also, Arya getting to Winterfell, but now they're going to Harrenhal, which I can't recall if I've seen it or anything like that. I don't recall the name, and if I do, I'd probably, once I see it, maybe I'll remember, but I don't recall it except for the this episode that Tyrion was telling, what's his name? Tyrion was telling something Barrows him that he would give Harrenhal to him. So now they're left there, but at least the search for Baratheon's bastard son is basically off the hook now, because you got it from the little boy. Besides that, there's just so much that was happening. I still think Bran. I just want to know, dude. I want to know if Bran is a wolf. And then, but I'm sorry, I'm just like confused because him and then the other boy, I believe his name was Rickon or right. He said it in this episode. But the other boy who also has the same dreams, quote unquote, that also was very interesting. Yeah, I need to go to the next episode. So that's perfect. It feels like as I go along, it starts clicking, but the more it clicks, the more information that gets put into it. So then I'm like kind of going in and out of the whole connection and out and in and out. But anyway, if you guys saw me confused in any of the scenes, comment it below. You guys know that I will always read them, especially with this show, because it seems, I feel like I could really love this show, but I really want to understand which I know a lot of you have been saying that you guys have watched the show so many times, and each time there's always something new that you guys discover. But for the entirety of it, I want it to at least follow along to the point where I don't question as much as I do. But besides that, I will see you guys for episode 4. Make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated. And I will see you guys for the next one.